It is now very clear that the report of 52 students that were kidnapped from the Catholic school in Niger State has now been debunked, and the report is indicating that 315 students were the actual numbers that were kidnapped. Some others say there are even more. Now, they went to Kebbi to kidnap 25 Muslim students, where, of course, like I stated in my video a while ago, obviously just to ensure that those 25 will actually be used. They are going to, in a couple of days' time, you hear that they have been rescued. Minister of Defense has said that they are close to evil attacker, not the tear goalkeeper where you want to put ball. It is in Nigeria defense, Nigeria intelligence, that you hear that a minister of defense will hold a press conference to tell the world what he says, that carry them go far. We will not quick collect them. The attention never come. Trump never know. The world has known, so that we'll call this country. If they explain Nigeria to you and you run with it, hook, line, and sinker, you be mumu. You are a mumu. If you see anything in the Nigerian media and you start to run with it, you not get sense. A minister of defense is doing a press conference to tell Nigerians and informing the bandit that we don't see on a day on a 2 near road to. Now, let's go back. Now, the 315 Niger College students that were kidnapped, clearly, now shit, they want to use this one shit. Now, these guys are doing 2-factor authentication. So they are going to release those girls, the Kebbi girls, distant time. Within this week or maybe a couple of days, you will hear that they will release them. They can even release them this evening or tomorrow. They will say they release them. That first is to register that it is not just Christians that are being kidnapped. Muslims are also being kidnapped, and they went to a Muslim school and, of course, kidnapped 25 girls. Now they are going to ensure that they release them to show that level of military prowess, to see that we are on top of the situation and we are releasing them. But just in case that it doesn't work, now the 2-factor authentication is that the 315 girls that were kidnapped will be used as shield. Of course, no military will bombard a hideout or a camp of militias or terrorists when they know that civilians are there and they were abducted as hostage to use that shield. So see, and they deliberately went to carry Christians. So the 315 girls that were kidnapped are basically shield for this cover, and they have shared them. Of course, according to Shegumi, they are in various areas, so they share them. Do you know the logistics involved to carry 315 people? Even if they trek, you will. How can you control? First, how many men did that kidnapping? How many vehicles did they use? Remember, we are still here to answer the question that the governor asked, to say, why were the military that were stationed in that particular place in Kebbi withdrawn? Then, don't forget the question that the Niger State governor asked, that they gave instruction. Was it Niger State governor or somebody, a spokesperson, to say that they said that all schools should not open, but that particular school open. So there is a high chance of possible see the complicity in this particular government. The accomplices, the people. See, the issue of insecurity in Nigeria is a high level. You cannot tell me. See, it is not recruit in the army. It is also not mere politicians. Top-ranking Nigerian politicians and top-ranking military officers, they are involved in this. It's a national... when the national team is going to play in the World Cup, for example, you see the way the Football Federation, the National Assembly, and everybody, foreign ministry, of course, everybody gets involved in the process. This is like a security World Cup. It is a high-level, high-powered delegation. The committee that is in charge of insecurity in Nigeria, I mean insecurity, not to solve it, to proliferate it, to increase it, to heighten it, to heat up the polity, to making noise about it, a high-ranking one. It is chaired because if you see the planning that goes on, the kind of things that happen, you will know. We are not stop using the word insurgent. We don't have insurgents in Nigeria. Insurgent are people where use backdoor, like illegal immigrants who enter. No, they are not insurgent. The insecurity issue in Nigeria is the exclusive list. It's a federal government, central government, high-powered duty. Now full-time commitment. It's a goal. It's a project. It is much more bigger than the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. It is much more important than the 2027 election. It is a full-blown one. And I'm not removing anybody. Nobody is stupid. Because these guys, of course, that's how it happened in 2015. This is happening now. These guys wants to heighten it and maybe create a situation as though they have solved it. Whereas it is just an arm doing all of these shenanigans. Don't deceive yourself. See, this is God. See, I went to play football not so long ago, and then we had 5 sets of it was a 5-a-side, 5 players, and I saw 25 persons. You better say we pass 100. The way they many. So when I got back and I would now say, wait, now 25 persons be this. Now you see they carry 315 persons. The whole state will be aware. Don't tell me that. The whole state will be aware. 315 persons, they don't fit put them. Wait in our egg them. Even if you want to carry 215 egg, it not go make noise. Even if you want to carry 315 bread, you know, 315 biscuits, only you go fit carry them. You know the logistics, the power, the effort, the agreement, security, Nigerian army, see, bro, I hate Nigeria. Jesus, I hate Nigeria. I submit. Jesus. These girls you guys are taking a shield so that this bombardment will not happen. I beg, I don't rest.